2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Utah, downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, the home of the Jazz. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. The Utah Jazz coming to this one following a loss to the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Aggressive is one thing. Careless is another. You want to stay balanced and poised.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow.
Oh,
yes, goodness. An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
It's Solomon to Kumbo. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
Looking for Allen and gets it there. And it's Allen with the jam.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Here's Doncic. Stolen by Holiday. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
No, que padero.
That is his first foul of the game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in.
Santos sacó penal. Ayer ya lo jugó bien.
Pass to George. From past the arc. Trains the three-pointer. George has got 5 now.
Pero si tú juegas bien.
Pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Doncic. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Ayton. Will it go? And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Young's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Outside for George. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Yep, that one goes. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
And this has been a great job of
Pero como tú tiras con esa así.
that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Bonito.
Nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Tírate un tiro feo.
Transition. Here come the Jazz. It's stolen by Allen. On the wing, Levine.
¿Qué pasa?
Rebounded by the Jazz.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection. Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Sí, tengo style.
And that one drops for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the Jazz call time here.
Acomoda, juega suave.
Just under 3.5
Al
minutes
jugada.
gone here in the first quarter. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Outside, Levine.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Warriors
Estás
leading
tirando
by
ahora,
19.
digital.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin,
Yo lo hago
I
con el
did catch up
cuadrado.
with Utah's head coach. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. They get it again. A second chance effort. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Launches it. Ball's knocked loose. And they recover it. Over to the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And it's
Pero
Bogdanovich
que
in the
tú
corner.
hiciste.
Clarkson outside. Pass to George. Green with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
¡Era embuste!
They know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah's. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Both teams will make substitutions. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
And the rejection by Giannis. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Here's Bane. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his
No,
second
fue la
foul of the game.
máquina, no fui yo.
And the Jazz with possession here. Trailing by 19. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
No.
Left side Clarkson. Pass to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
124 left in the first quarter of the game. Good on the shot. 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never true for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Murray right side. Pass to Wood. 4 on the shot clock. Count it, good. Giannis has got 11 points.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here. And so Murray nails both of them. Doncic outside. Good if it goes. And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points.
No.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action.
Ayer le gané a Llavelo nada más por 70 y pico.
This one has been one-sided so far. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
En serio.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this.
Pero es que tienes que aprender. Yo te estoy enseñando.
If you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And we've talked
Pero
about
pregúntame. Yo te estoy dando el beneficio.
His game at a very young age, and that pump fake was a seasoned veteran's move.
More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes, sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks, and timely they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Here's Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free
Pero te
throws.
dieron foul.
Anytime you watch the Jazz, you have to think back to those great Utah teams of the 80s and 90s. They easily could have won a few rings.
Second free throw, no good. Maybe even more than a few. And Smitty, it seems hard to believe those Jazz didn't win a title or two.
Kevin, well, if it wasn't for a player named Michael Jordan, they probably would have. Those Stockton, Malone Jazz teams ran into Jordan twice in the finals when he was at
Si vas a si tiras galdeado, jamás la vas a meter.
Young with no one around. Off target from three-point range.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. And Holiday, here we go. And finished off by Wood.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road.
No la estás tirando verde, no la estás tirando verde.
Block out the distractions. This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
No, a mí me parece que no está verde.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Talk about scoring the basketball. Legit player. Holiday got paid because he can play.
Vete, eso es una jugada. Así es que tú tienes que jugar.
Heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
Y yo no te
His
estoy haciendo
third
nada.
foul of the game. Utah calls timeout.
Utah timeout call. Make some noise and get out of your seat for your Utah Jazz dancers.
No soy yo.
The Jazz making a change here. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
Zach LaVine.
Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here we go. Warriors running again. Back to Holiday. Golden State moving it around. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
White, wide open. He fires. No good on the
Tienes que
triple.
acomodarlo bien.
Here's LaVine. Out to Clarkson. Outside, LaVine. Fires the three. That one, no good.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
On the wing, Bane.
Mira, ahí postealo. Ahí, ahí.
Here's Ayton.
Sube ahí.
And
Muy
he
bien
makes
visto
the
porque soy
bucket,
más
gets the
bajito que
whistle.
tú.
And now a three-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
Just such strength on these
Es
finishes.
que tienes que aprender a jugar así.
You really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And so Murray nails both of them. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26
Tienes que
points.
intentarlo para que
Never
practique.
make it to the
Tú
Western
estás en una
Conference
conferencia bien
Finals.
fácil.
We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Tiene a Papo,
That's good.
que no juega mucho.
His second
Estás
make
tú.
from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Damon Bain sí, pero solo. Y el de la esquina que está esto solo. Dale, no te voy a callar, tírala.
From deep.
No, la está soltando.
He doesn't hit that
Lo
one.
está soltando
And it's
antes.
the Warriors taking it the other way. On the wing, LaVine. He's got 13. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Pass to White.
Está soltando la tarde. Ahí la soltaste
The
tarde.
try spell continuing for him. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And the rejection by Giannis.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And of the last 6 baskets,
No te estoy ganando por 60.
come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 15 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on for you over a number of games.
And Utah making a change here. Outside, Dane. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner.
Ese estuvo
Charlie from
cerca.
outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And slam dunk by Allen. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Got a piece of it. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Here's the Warriors with the ball. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Capella. Murray surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. And it's Allen with the jam.
Assisted.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Oubre, no one around him. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. With the crossover. And the rejection by Giannis. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Como lo de los Lakers.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Back to Antetokounmpo. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. Time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Young inside. Young is double. No good that time. Nice D from Levine.
Ese es bueno de 3.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. just dunks it down.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's
Termínalo,
never
no me afecta a mí.
surprising to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Outside, George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Paul George. Third personal foul. First team foul. For the Jazz, Luka Doncic.
Three from the inbound. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
George, no good.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity. They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about LaVine, it's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Ay, falló.
And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had. Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Young for 3. Allen with the rebound.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
Tenías al enano solo, digital.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Here's Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on 8.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
Pass to Green. Over Holiday. Here's Ayton. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Ayton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's Allen with the jam.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine. Doesn't hesitate to beat the wide open man. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Porque no da pelota.
LaVine wide open. And the 3 ball is good. LaVine's got 6 in the quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They
Copy.
came in focused and they've executed.
Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Great hustle by Paul, using his speed in the open court, and then, of course, he's an excellent finisher.
Johnson's shot is off. And it's Wood with the ball for the Warriors. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
Pass to Green. Young, right side. Johnson in the corner. Green with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And he comes up with the deuce. Ayton's got 10.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
Steve, it's been tremendous to see
falló.
Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the three. Statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Valanciunas. The shot's good on the assist.
No, ¿qué tú quieres que haga así?
7 points in the game.
That's Valanciunas' game. Beats you with size and power. Takes the contact and completes the play.
Te jodiste, 8 segundos.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And Utah making a change here.
For the Jazz, Desmond Bane.
Smooth sailing for Golden State. For 3, Murray.
Ay, falló.
Pass to Clarkson.
Falló.
The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. 3-pointer.
Falló.
They get it back. Back to Murray. Clarkson with the ball.
Falló.
No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Maine with it. Now defended by Oubre. A shot by Johnson. No good.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. And a wide open look for Payne. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets, so parity will always be a factor. You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
And Capella sends it back. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Warriors on D. Drains it from beyond the arc.
La metiste.
Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
Kuma creo que fue.
Murray with the bounce pass.
No, creo que
And
fue
stolen
Kuma.
by Kuzma. .132 left to play in the third. Lays it up and banks it in. Kuzma's got his first bucket of the night.
Anytime you watch Kyle, you see the production, plus you see the potential for more.
To the wing on the left. Wood is double. Out to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. And then Murray with the jam.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Here's Doncic. Good D by Wood.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Clarkson outside. That's in there.
¿Será de él? Busca el que tiene el tiro de 3 nada más. ¿De quién tira el tiro de 3? Pero si te dice ahí, en los tiros de 3 que tiene uno.
Murray with the assist. Clarkson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here, only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Doncic. That one falls. Capella's got 5 points so far.
This is where Clint Capella makes his bread, imposing his will in the paint.
Here's Valanciunas. And the layup's good off the glass. Valanciunas has got 6 in the quarter.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we see about him a lot.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors able to put on a show for the 8th.
The Warriors, 95.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought
Para que aprenda a
contest.
jugar.
Here's Holiday. In the corner, Collins with it. Capella inside. Pass to Collins. Out to Harris. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line and chase for 3. That one on White.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting,
Diablo.
the ability to make a difference.
Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of
El
decorum.
Puma, ¿viste? Y no lo pones a jugar.
Keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
I mean, he only attempted just 1 3-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
Out left to the wing. Alvarado. And
Alvarado.
no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And stolen by White. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Alvarado. And a miss there on the triple.
Pero está tirando bien.
Bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Brooks with no one around. The 3-pointer no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've managed to force plenty of turnovers and are routinely converting those extra possessions into points.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the board? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft in particular looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Jrue Holiday is providing full service, showing he can do it all.
For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative, and let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
And Holiday throws it down.
Well, you see right there, Holiday can break you down and get up into his shot in rhythm.
And it's White missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
No, está acabando, faltan 5 minutos.
And he can't stop the run as he misses. In the corner, it's Harris.
No me acuerdo, creo que fue un 70.
Offline with his 3. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they
Oh, no.
played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Pass to Wiseman.
Eso embuste.
No good that time. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try
Viste,
to find
Kuzma.
something that works.
Right there, you see the work Kuzma's put into his game. Didn't have that move when he first entered the league.
In the corner, Collins with it.
Calonchi.
Pass to Wiseman.
Papo quiere cambiar el
By
MB.
Wiseman.
I like that Collins playing
El
under
centro de
control,
Filadelfia.
reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bogdanovich.
No, no están mal. Tienes a Ayton y tienes
At
a
that time. Nice D from Levine.
este otro que me olvidó el nombre, que el de Pelican.
Out to the wing. Back to Collins. And finished off by
¡Oh, digital!
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
Here's Kuzma. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Collins.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it
Valanciunas.
right there on that play.
Kuzma outside. Takes the 3. Rebound collected by Levine. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean,
Al
and
point
the
guard.
entire team. You got to hope for the best.
I just hate seeing
Este.
this, but no need to jump the
Holiday.
gun. Let's see what
Holiday,
it turns out to be.
Holiday. Seguro si me pongo el regular.
Pass to Wood. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Kuzma. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
And here's Young from the arc. Kept alive. Valanciunas. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And a nice job of tracking that miss by Valanciunas.
The Warriors making a switch here. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that. But you go ahead and do it. The shot's good.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Back to Levine. Here's the
Ay,
3.
falló.
Here's Wiseman. Goes up again. Kick out to Levine.
Falló.
And they'll get another chance.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything
Falló.
going their way. Pretty much the story of this game. And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Kuzma. And Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Another miss by Utah.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those,
Viste, ahí está jugando bien con el centro.
that's what he did tonight in volume.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Utah. Here's Bain. The second effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Oubre. Back to Murray. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, you know that Valanciunas has the potential to go off, and he's doing it here.
And here's Oubre for 3. Murray.
That's foul.
And almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Pero veinte
To
foul.
give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Falló.
No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and
No te salgas todavía hasta que se grabe el juego. Dale como 1 minuto. Dale donde dice quick.